Never heard that before. That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah. No. But there actually was a lot of truth to that in ancient times as in modern times.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I remember reading one time where politicians, I think, were known to be more bisexual, perhaps, than other people. But I just remember reading something along those lines. But it does make sense. I mean, they schmooze with a lot of people, and they have to. They have to get up high places.
Oh, yeah. Well, kings were known for handing out favors in exchange for this favor. They would request a blowjob.
No, really?
Oh, yeah. So, if you want to get ahead in this world, you better be prepared to pucker up. I mean, how low can you go? How low can you go? There was actually a movie director. I won't say which one it was. But his movie got Best Picture, and he had to give out several blowjobs in order to get this movie made. And when he finally got the Oscar for Best Picture, he referred to it as his 10,000 blowjob victory.
Wow!
I'm like, wow, what an accomplishment! Boy, talk about mixing business with pleasure. You know, it's like when I was a Boy Scout. You know, I remember I had a Scoutmaster, and he offered to trade blowjobs for merit badges with me.
Really?
Yeah. And I figured, well, I'll make Eagle Scout in no time at this rate. I'm like, I wasn't planning to go to West Point. Well, now why not? Well, the thing about Eagle Scout, it's an open, you know, once you got your Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
You know, it's open admission into West Point. They have to accept you.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
But also, I don't know if you're aware about all the homophobia in the Scouts, though. There's been a lot of stuff on the internet. A lot of their sponsors have been taken away because they don't allow gay Scout leaders and all this kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. And so that the gay organizations have basically...
Well, part of the problem is that the Mormons took over the Boy Scouts.
Oh, that would make sense.
And they started to get a lot stricter on that sort of thing.
Yeah, they've always been a little more homophobic than the average, I think, maybe, yeah.
Well,
there's a really good movie.
With the exception of a few baseball bats, they're okay.
There's a great movie called Latter Days, I think, that it's about a gay Mormon that's really...
That's a daring film.
It's a very gripping film. It's called Latter Days, I think.
Latter Days, yeah. Okay. Well, do you remember John, who used to live here?
Yes, I do. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, you know, my experience with dealing with him, he wasn't really gay or straight. You know, he was just horny as hell. I think the right word might be sexually indiscriminate. He described himself as having the sex drive of the size of a continent.
I believe that. He really was. I think he was. He struck me as being kind of bisexual because he liked women with big tits. Because he had this woman that he married twice. I understand. You just told me. Now, once wasn't enough.
Told her.
And she was very well endowed in the boob department, and that's really about. She was attractive, but that was about all she had going for her. She was extremely high maintenance, and I thought, my God, you know. But he fell for it twice, you know. But at the same time, I think maybe he did like guys too. I don't know, but I don't really know. Man, woman, farm animal, household appliance. He had a very high sex drive.
Yeah.
He really did.
Oh, with this guy, let me tell you, even the crack of dawn wasn't safe. I tell you, even if you're a gopher hole, you gotta look out. You know, it's like...
He was highly sexed.
Yeah. So if you haven't got a vagina, an anus will do. If you haven't got an anus, then any orifice will do. That will work too. Okay, I'm getting off the track.
Well, you are getting very creative.
Okay.
And he was a nice looking dude too.
Yes, he was. I get letters from time to time, and I got a letter called, "Am I gay or am I straight?" I have feelings that I told my father about, and he told me that I'm a hardened pervert. But my best friend told me that my father was a small-minded, bigoted asshole. What do you think? Signed, Confused. I think the later one's probably correct. I was to make a wild fucking gasp. You know, it's like, the thing is, God did not make you wrong. You know, if you are a man and you're attracted to other men, then God did not make a mistake in making you that way.
You know, there's an interesting story. If I could take just a minute here.
Yeah.
There was the religious right people think that these natural disasters are caused by gay people. And for two rings, I lived in Florida during the hurricanes in the early 2000s. And if you see a map of where those hurricanes hit, they hit in all the ultra-conservative places, like Stewart is where two of the worst ones hit. And Stewart is a Republican enclave that is extremely conservative.
I think God's spoken. I think God has spoken on that issue.
Well, if there's any gay people in Stewart, they're hiding in a hole somewhere. So, and Fort Lauderdale, through all those hurricanes, was unscathed. And there was a trailer park where I had some dear friends. And one of my friends in that trailer park was a gay couple. And this man was really gay. I mean, he used to dress up as a woman, like you, dear. What is your name, Carlotta? He used to dress up, and he...
Oh, you can call me whatever you want, as long as you call me at home.
Well, he did drag shows, and he was really gay, and he lived in a trailer park with mostly all straight people. And they were probably nice straight people. I mean, there was nothing wrong with them, but when the hurricane went through, I'll never forget this, because their trailer was literally the only one left standing in the trailer park. Both trailers on both sides were leveled to the ground, and we're talking straight couples here. The one ultra, and I mean ultra gay couple in this whole thing was completely untouched. So if you want to
same thing happened in New Orleans.
Yeah. If you want to tell me that God hates gay people and his natural disasters, it's a bunch of bullshit. I mean, I just don't believe that.
Oh yeah, this gay couple who was living in New Orleans that I was hanging out with. I didn't let myself get too drunk. They just kept offering me more and more. I was like, no, no, no. I don't want to pass out with these two. But, you know. But what happened was that they were completely unscathed by the hurricane, and their place was completely unscathed. So that entire theory is just ridiculous.
It is,
But, you know, I'd like to say to confused out there, you know, you should come over to my house, and the two of us can struggle together with this issue of your sexual identity. I can just see you and me struggling together with this issue. Can you see it? I know I can. Terrible.
You have a vivid imagination, Tyler. There's no question about it.
Oh, yeah. So, let's look at another letter here.